platform to be able to share the most amazing business which came across in my life. And I want to thank each and everyone who has decided to be part of this session. And I would wish you invite your friends so that we can be able to move together. Meanwhile, I'll be sharing my screen so that we can be able to see what we have to, how we have to go about this. Emmanuel, I think you need to give me rights to share the screen.
You have the rights. Just try.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you can see my screen nicely.
Yes, yes, we can see your screen.
Okay, thank you very much for giving me a chance to be able to share the business opportunity with each and every person who is on the platform. And I hope I'm loud and clear. If you can hear me, just say, do not type a yes so that I can be able to know, or Emmanuel can be able to affirm to that. That will be able to give me a go ahead.
Yes, sound is good. Proceed.
Thank you. Thank you so much. So good evening, everyone, and welcome to this session. My name is Marian, and I'm going to be your presenter tonight. And I want to take this opportunity just to thank each and every person who is in this platform. And I thank God for giving me a chance to be able to present to each and every person who has decided to spare some time and come and see what we have to offer. So when we talk about this amazing concept, personally, is a God-sent opportunity because I was in another industry, and I decided, somebody shared the concept with me. That was in 2010. I didn't know much about it because personally I was looking for some products for my son who was conversing by then. And when somebody directed me to Forever, I was only looking for omega-3. I reached at the center and they told me I can't buy because I'm not a member. So I had to look for a person who was a member for me to be able to buy from them. But when I met that person, I decided to sign up and decided to become a distributor. So, background, personally, I'm a mother of two boys. I'm an accountant by training. I'm a trained financial, in management. And my last position was a financial controller with a retail chain. But today, I'm a health and wellness consultant. I'm a business builder, a mentor, and entrepreneur coach. That is what I love doing. And my mission is to positively impact people's lives. Every person I meet, I would want to create a change and a positive change into their lives. So now let's dive in and see what are we in this platform to learn. And today we would want to learn on how to make an extra income. And I know we looked at that poster and we were wondering, what is this person sending to me? What do they want me to be able to learn today? But when we look at what is happening in our society right now, you need to be able to understand the trends which will enable you to be able to make an income. If I was to start a business, what kind of business will I be able to start? And you need to understand that the trends which are trading right now is lifestyle. We are talking about health and nutrition and distribution and trade. So if you start anything in those lines, you will be able to make money at this period. So let's dive in and see where we would consider something like health and nutrition, because that is what we are going to measure on at the end of the day. So you realize that when we talk about health and nutrition, people today want to live longer. There is nobody who wants to be able to live until they are 50, 60. Everybody is looking forward to be able to live at 80, 90, 100. And that is the reason why you find, of late, people are very serious about the things they do, especially when it comes to health. They also want to be healthy. They don't want to be able to age with a lot of issues. And at the same time, maybe you're asking yourself, Marian, when you are talking about this, are there not so many people who are already in this industry? But I will tell you, the pollution is increasing. So we'll have so many people with challenges days to come. There is poor food quality supplies, and this one you can be able to testify. So when we talk about, this kind of an industry, there is a lot to be done. There is bad lifestyle habits, which ourselves, even we do, we engage in those practices, even when we know it is very wrong. Today, we can say it was on a Sunday and we say it's a break, it's a family day. But the things you hit over, when you go out, there are things which you cannot even decide You know, those choices you do, especially when you go out, there are choices which you would not want to do them, but you do them because that is the lifestyle which is out there. At the same time, we talk about the stress levels. I know right now the stress levels are up to the brim because you can see what is happening to our economy. At the same time, the things around us, bills must be paid. It doesn't matter what is happening in our society. It doesn't matter what is happening in our country. And you realize that as person who is the head of the family, you are looking, how will I be able to pay these bills? If this condition was to go on, what will be able to happen? When this bill was to be passed, what will be able to happen? And those are things which are at the back of many of the, breadwinners. They're wondering what is going to happen. And I will tell you very well, there are so many people who are very stressed because they don't know about tomorrow. And we need to be able to look at that because that will be able to bring some of the conditions which are associated with the stress. So when you talk about that, you find that we also need to look at another industry, distribution and trade. And I know we have so many young people here, and days are gone when we used to think about, I'll be able to, to come up with an idea, make a product so that I can be able to take it to the market. Already things have already been invented. Finished products are already there. And that is the reason why you'll hear in this era, we are only talking about, distribution. We are talking about, building your business online because you need a finished product so that you can be able to take it to the digital space. And that is where direct selling comes in. And we'll be able to do that very nicely by incorporating the social media platform. And the reason why we are doing this is because there is no limitation of opening hours. So it doesn't matter what you are doing out there. It doesn't matter whether you are in class, you are working, you have your own business. What matters is, do you have a product you can be able to place it online and you can be able to sell it to as many people as possible. So there is no limitation of hours, of working hours. At the same time, the products which can be able to be placed in this stage, you find that they are very high quality products. There is personalized services because anytime you engage your client online, that becomes your client and you create a relationship with them. The products have already been tested and they have been evaluated. So the products are very high quality. But at the same time, you find that you can be able to do door-to-door delivery services because once you connect with somebody, you can be able to go on the ground and meet them one-on-one, and they become even your friend, and you start building a community of how you can even be able to distribute these products in a bigger way. At the same time, there is satisfactory guarantee. And why are we talking about this? Because all of us, we are in a rat race. And many of us, when you talk about a rat race, we imagine that we are not in this rat race because maybe I am employed and I am able to get a salary at the end of the month. Maybe I have a business. And you imagine, personally, I don't think what Marian is presenting today will be able to point to me. But let's look at this. One of the things I want you to look at, I want to look at the kind of income you receive every month. And if you are in business, let's talk about after you have paid all the expenses, whatever remains, you should pay yourself. So that becomes your salary. And guess what? If you are employed, you are doing business, your salary is behaving like this. You have to pay rent, you have to pay mortgage, you have to pay transport. Maybe you fuel your car and, you pay insurance. At the same time, there is service to be done. You pay the TV, the mobile subscription. There is also things like clothing, there is food, there is utility bills, there is, school fees. So any income we receive, it is already stretched. And look at what is happening in our society right now. Things are not easy. And that is the reason why I will plug you back to the cash flow contract and ask you, we need to study this so that we can be able to understand exactly how should we be able to move from one contract to the other for us to be able to live comfortably. And you realize that we were told, go to school, get a good grade and get good jobs. And you start your own businesses. That scenario was not there. We have just transited and decided to start businesses because we have found things are not making sense. So many of us, we landed in the employee segment, and you realize that we are extending our time for money, and there is no leverage in this contract. So one of the things is we need to look at this very keenly and understand that if personally I'm working for somebody, I'm in the contract A, and this contract E, it is not going to give me the power of leverage, and there is a possibility I will always be able to receive money at the end of the month, pay the bills, and go back to the rat rat race and it's not interesting. Then you decide, no, Marian, you know what? I'm an accountant, I'm a doctor, I'm a teacher. I can be able to start my own school. I can be able to start my own audit firm. Maybe I can be able to start my own clinic. But one thing you need to understand is still when you do something like that, you'll be able to exchange your time for money. There is no leverage because if you are a doctor, you need to be able to offer your consultation, services. And that is what dictates the amount of money which is going to come into your organization. And this is not easy unless you decide that you switch over and you go to the other side and you decide to become a business owner. And you realize that as a business owner is a place whereby you are going to create a system. You create a system of people and a system which is going to work for you. And this is very important for you to be able to note, because if you have to benefit from the power of leverage, there must be a system whereby people can be able to plug in and they can be able to make their own money even without your own involvement. You need just to share an idea. You need to be able to you share the idea, you plug the people into the system, and they start building the business through the system. And that will be able to generate an income for you. Out of that, you find that when you come up with a system, there is a possibility your yearly earnings can turn to be a monthly earning. And this is where the interesting bit comes in. And this is what I want you to be able to look at tonight, how you can be able to switch from the rest of the country and become a business owner. And the reason why I'm talking about that is because if you have been able to pay all your bill in one thing, you look at the kind of income you have been able to raise in a year and you have been able to manage in a year. Imagine if you were to be paid, let's say, like, for example, you are earning 100,000, it means that in a year you are doing 1.2 million. If you were to be given 1.2 million in one single month, you realize that you'll be able to organize yourself. You'll be able to pay off so many things and you'll be able now to remain and focus for you to be able to do bigger things. So what is going to happen in the rest of the money, which is going to come, the rest of the month, we have 11 months to play around with. So when we talk about this is how now we move from business owner to an investor. And I know we have so many people in this platform who have already joined the business or they are coming here to look at what we do here. And I will tell you, if you are specialized in any field, I know you have a dream and your dreams are very big. And I'm telling you, it is a very good platform. I tell people the kind of business I'm sharing tonight. Personally, I joined this business so that I can be able to create cash flow for me to be able to invest in other sectors so that I can be able to become an investor. I can be able to generate income from different sources. And at this point, I would want to advise you revisit. And if you have you have a mindset of making it in life, you need to be able to learn the different sources of income so that you can be able to know where can I be able to invest the kind of money I'm going to generate from this business. Because whatever I'm showing you, you can be able to create an extra income so that you can be able to become an investor. You invest that money and start earning passive income. And that is what I want us to be able to look at. Because once you create the system will be able to work for us through the power of leverage, and we'll have an so that we can be able to invest in other avenues. We become investors and we start earning passive income. So how are we going to do that? Through the direct selling industry. That is what I'm introducing to you tonight. And we tell you this industry, it is controlling over 186 billion US dollars worldwide with over 128 million independent representatives. And this is important for us because these people are already building their businesses and they are enjoying freedom as they build their business in their own terms and time. And guess what? We are giving you a platform whereby you can be able to control over 60% of the sales category in this field. And this is what we are giving you because we are in personal care, health and wellness industry. That is what we are offering you tonight. And we tell you, when we talk about this sector, it is very important for you to note that when you decide to embrace it, there is low startup cost, ownership, and it takes very little amount of money for you to be able to invest. Personally, when I decided to join this company, then the dollar was trading, I think 75, 80 shillings. And out of that, I bought my combo pack at around 36,200. And out of that startup capital, I've been able to build an international business. I've educated my children. I've been able to invest. I've been able to, to do so many things, including the building one of the top, teams in Kenya, whereby I have more than 88 leaders at the same time with over 30 leaders doing over 100, 200, 300,000 on a monthly basis. And that is amazing. With only a startup capital of 36,000 200, you can imagine. Today, because of the exchange of the dollar, that same pack goes for only 51,400, and I think roughly 51,500. Let me say that. And I will tell you very well, you can imagine 2, 3, 4, 5 years having a story like mine. You can be able to earn extra income because individuals will be able to set their own financial goals. Remember, we talked about the power of leverage and being able to partner with as many people as possible. So you'll be able to have your own business plan and you will be able to work at your own pace. At the same time, there is a lot of flexibility. On top of that, there is training and mentorship. It's not like we are throwing you into the field without knowledge. But on top of that, it is performance pays. What does that mean? The greater your effort, the more your earning potential. It doesn't matter the person who is going to introduce you tonight. But what I will tell you very well, when you come into our business, what is going to happen is very simple. As long as you are working and you have been able to commit yourself to do the things we are going to tell you to do, I will tell you, you can even be able to earn a bigger bonus than me myself who is going to train you. But at the same time, we tell you, when it comes to this company, I want to introduce you to one of the most amazing company, and that is none other than Forever Living Products. And we tell you, if you have to stop and think about what matters most to you, what will you be able to come up with? I know you'll come up with so many things because everybody has dreams. Maybe you'll be talking about your children going to a better school. You want to move to a better estate. You want to finish your dream home. You want to be able to travel across the globe. You want to be able to do some personal development because that has become very costly of late. At the same time, maybe you want to be able to create an extra income to invest in other ventures. I don't know. But I want to introduce you a company which has been there for the last 46 years, transforming lives. And guess what? This is still going. And that is the reason why we are sharing this concept with you. And that company is none other than Forever Living Products. And we tell you this company was founded way back in 1978 by Rex Mon. And I will say very well, because he rested some years back. Let his soul rest in peace. But we have already had leadership in place because the son has already taken over. And we tell you our head office in Scottsdale, that is Scottsdale, Arizona. That is Scottsdale in the US, that is in Arizona. But at the same time, we own the farms in the Dominican Republic and in Texas. On top of that, we distribute these products in over 140 countries, and we remain debt-free because this company is family-owned. Why am I so confident in bringing this business? Because when you look at the company, you know, the company mission statement, it tells you very well you'll be able to build your business on ethical practices. We create, you know, a profitable environment where individual can be with dignity, be what they want to be. And that is important. Personally, when I looked at this mission statement, it communicated a lot. And it told me where integrity, empathy, and fun are our guides. And they told, you know, it tells us very well, we'll cherish, you know, we'll create and cherish passion and believe in our company, in our products, in our industry. And you find that many times the reason why many people fail, it is lack of the belief. You know, we need to work on our belief system in whatever we are going to embrace. We need to build our belief system in the company we are embracing, in the products we are supplying to the market, and the industry, the network marketing industry. Kindly seek knowledge and balance above all so that you can be able to courageously, you know, build your business out there. And I want to show you the philosophy of the founder, because he said one of the greatest sources of illness in the world is an empty wallet. And if you want to decrease the number of people suffering, just give them a chance to earn an honest living. And I tell you very well, if you were to look at this statement, it relates a lot, because many of us, when we look at what is happening, we are just scared of what is going to happen tomorrow, what is going to happen into our country. We are so scared because we don't know what is going to happen. And you realize that as long as you are not able to generate an income, you remain scared, because how will you be able to pay your bills? And I tell you, this company, you know, foresees, you know, for so such things. And that is the reason why you can see very well, you know, it has been able to establish the business in over 140 countries. And in all those 140 countries, you can be able to build your business. So it doesn't matter whether the present country you are working in right now has challenges, you can be able to spread your business even in other countries. That is the kind of opportunity we are giving you tonight. And we tell you what makes this company different. It is very simple. As I've told you, we have a global opportunity operating in over 140 countries. And we tell you we are the largest grower and manufacturer and distributor of aloe vera gel-based products across the globe. At the same time, we are vertically integrated. What does that mean? From plant, product to you. That is done by Forever Living Products. And that is amazing. And we tell you very well, you know, this company gives you an experience like no other, because they will be able to give you even opportunities for you to be able to travel and visit different locations across the globe. Everything fully paid for. But at the same time, we tell you very well, you know, our products give you, you know, we give you money back guarantee on our products. At the same time, we also have no annual fees. So there is no registration fee and there is no annual fee. That is something you need to note. But at the same time, there is no barrier to entry. What does that mean? As long as you are 18 years up and above, you can be able to build this business. It doesn't matter whether you are educated or you have not gone to school. Everybody can be able to build this business. There is no barrier to entry. There is no any certifications you need. As long as you are over 18 years, you can be able to sign up into the business and become a business owner. And we tell you, we'll only be able to give you the good stuff. That is the inner leaf from the gel. That is what we'll be able to give you. And the reason why we are able to do that is because we are the largest growers, and we grow over 40 million plants with over 7,500 acres of land. So we know what we are giving you. We give you the best stuff. And out of that, we have been able to select the right variety. That is the Halo Babadinis Miller. And that is one of the most nutritious, you know, aloe plant, you know, which has the most benefits for human consumption. And we tell you our products are hand harvested. You know, they ensure that, you know, we make sure that, you know, ensuring that every leaf is perfect and we avoid damage, so that we can make sure that we give you the right, you know, we preserve the nutrients. It is also unvelated. So we extract pure potent inner leaf from whatever we harvest, and we tell you it is carefully nurtured. Our Halo can produce leaves even up to 5 years, so it is well nurtured. And out of all this, we have been able to come up with the different products which we have placed them into the market. And I will tell you very well, we have different ranges like the aloe vera drinks. We have daily nutrition. We have immune health. We are also in active lifestyle. We are in weight management. We are in bee products. We have, you know, that is the weight management program. We also have the skin care. We have the body care. We have the personal care. And in all these ranges, the person who invited you here will be able to explain to you how we will take all these products to the market and how we'll be able to make money with it. Out of that, we take these products to the market, and we have been able to, to experience global success over the years by supplying the products direct to the consumer. So what happens is you buy these products yourself, you use because they are amazing. And out of that, you give them to your friends, your relatives, your neighbors. And out of that, there are those friends who will be able to ask you where you got the products from. So you show them the potential of the business opportunity. And by supplying the products to the market and showing the potential of the business to your friends, your relatives, your neighbors, combining that, you build a powerful network home-based business, which you can be able to do wherever you are, in every part of the world you are, in whatever you are doing. You can be able to embrace this venture and you can be able to build your business. Out of that, we do very simple things. The first thing we do is registration in this company is absolutely free. So you just join in, the person who invited you will give you a link and you'll join and you become a member. And out of that, you'll be able to buy your products at a discounted price, and we'll tell you you become your best customer. Because why would you be able to use a soap from another, shop when yourself you have a shop? Because when you sign up, it's like you have opened a shop, and that is what we are giving you. So if you have opened your own shop, you'll be able to buy a soap from your own shop. You'll be able to buy a toothpaste. You'll be able to buy a deodorant. You'll be able to buy a drink which you can be able to cleanse your system. You'll be able to buy an immune booster. At the same time, you'll be able to buy a drink whereby you can be able to, let's say like you want to take good care of your joints. And there are so many other products which the person who invited you here will be able to explain. And out of that, you find that you become your own best customer. And out of that, you'll be able to get very beautiful experience about the products you have been able to use. And that is whereby you'll be able to talk about this experience to your friends, your relatives, your neighbors, and you'll be able to develop a customer base. And that customer of between 20 to 30 regular customers. And you realize out of these people, there are those who will ask you, I would want to be like you, because they will see the kind of profits you are enjoying every month. At the same time, they'll see how you have been able to look, because if maybe you have decided to use the weight management program, they will see how you have been able to transit. Maybe you have decided to use the skincare range, and they will see how your face has transformed. You will will meet people and they will ask you, oh, what have you been using? You look very young. When we graduated from, from college, we are not looking like this. Everybody in your class looks very hot, but you look very young. So those stories are the ones which make us sign our friends. So what happens? We build a team. We talk to as many people as possible about the business opportunity, and we find key people who want growth like us, who want to be able to create an extra income, who know very well they are strained and they would want to be able to create an income so that they can be able to create a surplus and become investors. Those are the kind of people we are looking for, and we will be able to show them the simple cycle of using the products, of sharing the products and introducing their members into the system, and out of that we'll be able to coach them how they can be able to establish their customers, how they can be able to find their key people. And this is what we are talking about, because this is a complete business which we are giving into a platform. Why would we tell you that? Because we talk about, John Rockefeller said, I would rather earn 1% of 100 people's effort than 100% of my own effort. So I've realized this is a very good venture. I've realized these products are wonderful. I cannot be able to supply this product to people out there on my own. So what am I going to do? I will be able to share this with as many people as possible. So what I'm going to do is I will be able to introduce my friends into the business. If personally I'm doing 5 hours I'm at 10 hours on a monthly, on a weekly basis, I can show my friends how they can also be able to do that. Because maybe I am a guest elsewhere. I am employed in an office. I am going for a class. I am a teacher somewhere. So what is going to happen is, I will be able to invest 2 hours to talk about this business to my friends, my relatives, and my neighbors. And out of that, I will be able to do like 10 hours on a weekly basis. Out of this, you find that I will be able to introduce my friends. And when I introduce my friends, I can introduce one friend who will be able to go out there and also talk to their friends. So out of that, I will be able to get 20 hours from that group. I will also introduce another person who will tell me, you know what, Marian, I'm very busy in the office. I will only be using 1 hour to talk to my friends. And I'll be able to promote this products. I'll be able to talk to them, to my friends, and they can be able to buy. So we are talking about 5 hours from that person. Then there is somebody else who will be able to introduce several friends who can be able to do 1 hour. Another one will be able to do 5 hours. Another one will be able to do 1 hour. We are talking about 10 hours a week from that person. Then we talk about a business developer there who can be able to do 50 hours. And this is amazing, because this is somebody who has just come here. They have looked at the concept, they have understood, and within a very short time, they have introduced several people into their business, and they can be able to generate 50 good hours. And there is somebody else there who can be able to generate 30 hours. These are people who have been able to understand what we are talking about. So in total, you can be able to do 125 hours in a week. If, in an hour was to be paid 1,000 shillings, we are talking about 125,000 Kenya shillings in 1 week. What if you were to be able to talk to more people? What if you were to introduce more leaders into a group who can be able to generate more hours? It means that you will be able to earn a big amount of money. And that is the reason why I was telling you, if you can be able to earn a yearly income in 1 single month, what will you do with the rest of the 11 months income? And that is what we'll be able to, you need to start now thinking in that term, because this platform is huge. Why would we talk about that? Because they give you different areas of income. Can you imagine? They will give you a chance to be a retailer, because you are enjoying amazing, discounts. And that is the person who invited you will show you the kind of discounts we enjoy. So you can decide you become a retailer. And by just becoming a retailer, you'll be able to enjoy your profits. But you look at it and like this and you say, no, I cannot be able to enjoy this one alone. I need to be able to bring my friends, my relatives, my neighbors. And out of that, you'll be able to become a team leader. Why would you become a team leader? Because you are showing your friends what you have been able to do. Because if in a month you were able to retail profits, products, and you've been able to make profits of around 100,000, why don't you show your friends so that they can also be like you? And out of that, you plug them into the system, you become a team leader, because you are going to duplicate yourself into them. And out of that, you will be able to create a team. And out of that team, they will also be able to see the benefits of you bringing them on board. Because if you have 5 leaders, 10 leaders in your business, even themselves, they are seeing the kind of income you are doing. Because what is going to happen is, as you teach them on how to get their retail profits, you will get a profit, and at the same time, you'll get a bonus. And now they decide themselves, they will also want to be able to get retail profits, and at the same time, they'll also be able to, they want to get a bonus. bonus. So they bring their friends. So you become a business developer, whereby you'll be able to get somebody. You teach them how to retail, how to build a team, because you want them to be able to start enjoying bonuses. And out of that, you start enjoying huge, huge bonuses. And also we call them the royalty income. So when you talk about this business, we tell you, become a retailer, enjoy your profit, become a team leader, you enjoy your bonuses, become a business developer, and you start enjoying royalty income which you don't need to be there for you to be able to generate. And how will you be able to do this? You need to understand, in our business, there is what we call a building success, building a successful business in forever. There is what we want you to understand, something called the forever global currency, and that is called the case credit. And we tell you, when you talk about forever global currency, we have said that we are operating in over 140 countries. And in all those 140 countries, we are using different currencies. So if it's in Kenya, we are using the Kenya shillings. Uganda, we are using the Uganda shillings. We are talking about Tanzania using the Tanzanian shillings. We are talking about South Africa using the rand, Dubai using the dirhams, and all those countries. So when we talk about this, you find that we need to be able to understand that the company to come up with a standard way of measuring work, so that one person who is in a different country will not feel they have worked harder than somebody else. But at the same time, this is also what is used to measure how you can be able to grow into the business and how you are going to be paid. So when you talk about that, let's see how we will be able to grow in the compensation plan of forever. So signing up, I've told you, is absolutely free. So you become a novice customer or a preferred customer. And out of that, you'll be able to join absolutely free. The person who invited you here will be able to show you how to do that. So initially, when you join into the system gives you 5% for you to be able to do your shopping. And they will tell you, shop things worthy 2 case credits. And we promote you become an assistant supervisor, where you'll grow from 5%. You start now enjoying 30% discount from everything you purchase from the system. And out of this, we tell you very well, if you do the basic requirement, which the person who invited you here will be able to show you, will be able to become an assistant supervisor. And at the same time, you can be able to qualify for an extra 5%. So as an assistant supervisor, there will be 30% personal discount, and you can be able to earn a bonus of 5% when you do the minimum requirement when you join our business. But at the same time, the work you are going to do as an assistant supervisor, you also realize that when you become an assistant supervisor, you are given a platform to bring your friends, your relatives, your neighbors into the business. So you are able to start now building a team. And the work you are doing together with the friends you are going to bring on board, that is what will promote you to the next level, and you become a supervisor. And as a supervisor, you are given an extra 8%. So it will be 30 plus 8%, that will be 38% personal discount. And you realize that at that level, you'll also be able to be paid for the people you have been able to bring into the business, and at the same time, the volumes they are generating. So there will also be a team bonus. But out of that, you find that as a supervisor, you have accumulated 25 case credit. And if you accumulate 75 case credit within a period of 2 months, you become an assistant manager, and you realize that this 75 case credit is 2 consecutive months from what you have been able to do, your production and what the team is doing. Added together, that is what will be able to promote you to the next level. So you become an assistant manager, or you can be able to become a manager, and a manager you are enjoying 48%. At the same time, you'll be able to earn from the people you are sponsoring into the system. You'll also be able to earn from the team you are growing. So you realize that as you grow into the ladder, there are so many incentives, so many bonuses which will be able to be paid. And out of that, you find that as an assistant supervisor, there is a lot you'll be able to get, because an assistant supervisor, you'll be able to earn very serious profits, but you can be able to get a bonus of between 10 to 20,000. When you are a supervisor, you are getting between 30 to 50,000 bonus, regardless of the profits you are making. As an assistant manager, you are doing between 80 to 100,000, regardless of the profits you are doing. And as a manager, you can be able to make, actually, that is around 150,000 to 200,000, 300,000, depending on the levels you want to be. But on top of that, you find that you can also be able to become an ego manager. An ego manager is somebody who has been able to, who has become a manager, and they are consistently touching lives year in, year out. And that is what we call an ego manager. And I will tell you, their bonuses are amazing. You can be able to grow to become a senior manager, somebody who has introduced 2 lines of managers, and then you can grow to a soaring manager, to a sapphire manager, to a diamond sapphire, to diamond manager, and beyond. And in all these levels, what it means more money for you to be able to grow your business in those levels. And I tell you very well, you can be able to to grow this business in every part of across the globe. You can be able to develop leaders in all those places. And what is the need of developing leaders? Because when you become a manager, you realize that by doing an average business, you can be able to earn roughly around 150,000 Kenya shillings. Out of that, you find that you have been able to partner with somebody like Anne, and Anne builds a business and becomes a manager like you. So what is going to happen to you? You know, this is a plus for you, because Anne becomes your first generation manager, and you'll be able to get 6% of Anne's business volume, not Anne's business, not Anne's check or Anne's bonus, no, business volume. And out of that, that will be able to give you roughly around 130,000. Now, Han decides, okay, if you are doing 130,000 for just developing me, personally, I would also want to develop my friend Bernice. So she brings Bernice on board, and together with Anne, you build Bernice, and Bernice becomes a manager. And out of that, yes, Anne will be able to get 6%, but you will be able to get 3% because Bernice becomes your second generation, and that will be able to give you 70,000 Kenya shillings. Imagine. Out of that, you find that Bernice will be able to look at whatever Anne is doing, and she's like, oh, if this is what Anne is getting, even personally, I can be able to get Caleb. Caleb may be all the way in Dubai. You may not have ever even met Caleb. You have just been doing Zooms, and you are seeing Caleb join. You are doing Team Scissors, and Caleb is there. And you have not been able to even maybe get much involvement with what Caleb is doing. But out of that, you find that you can be able to get, it becomes third generation, and that will be able to give you around 40,000. So imagine an income which can be able to be generated by a simple, you just sat down with Anne, you showed her the business, you showed her how to duplicate yourself into her, and out of that, she has been able to build a serious business of Bernice and Caleb. And out of that line alone, you can be able to generate around 240,000 without much involvement. Imagine if you had 5 lines, 10 lines, because in a single month, if you didn't have another line, your 150 plus 240, that is around 390,000. We are not talking about the profits you'll have made that month. We are only talking about one line of developing serious leaders in your team. What if you had 5 lines? What if you had 10 lines? This is amazing. And I tell people every single day, think about the person who can be able to share this concept. Because if you can have 10 Anns, what is the problem? If you can be able to have 20 Bernice, what is the problem? If you can be able to have 100 Calebs in your team, what is the problem? And I tell people, this is what they don't see when we talk about network marketing. This is the slide which changed my thinking. This is the slide which have made me to stick in forever. Because if I was to develop, let's say forever just tells you become a diamond with 25 first generation. But when we talk about first generation, you can imagine if you have 25 first generation, what if themselves they were to decide also they want to become a diamond like you with 25? What is going to happen? So you can imagine your second generation will be 25 times 25. Then times the 70. I will not continue. I will not even go to the third level. But this slide is powerful. I would want you guys to sit down and analyze this slide. If you look at this slide, you will talk to people. Even there is nobody who will be able to highlight from a matatu without you saying hi. There is nobody. You will feel like talking to everybody in a supermarket. You will feel like going to tell the pastor in your church, you want to be able to tell them something. There is a secret you have been holding. Think about it. Forever so gives you chances for you to be able to change your life. So it gives you additional opportunities. And I'll tell you, Forever offers additional opportunities on how you can be able to increase your income, how you can be able to earn global travel, and you can be able to get big bonuses down the road. And when you talk about this, these bonuses, the first one, we talk about Forever to Drive. Forever gives you a chance, apart from 390 you have been able to earn from just one single line. They tell you they will give you 40 to 80,000 every single month, depending on your production of your team. And they will be able to do this consistently for the next 36 months, depending on the production of the team you are doing together with your team. So you can imagine, you can decide after every 3 years, you'll be able to drive a new car. This is a chance for you to be able to drive a new car. If you have a car, you can decide you want to build you want to build your dream house. You can save for your dream house. You can decide to take your children to a better school. You can decide to go for a holiday. You can, you do whatever you want with this money. But Forever gives you this incentive for you to be able to touch more lives on the ground. And we have several people who have been able to be in this incentive. Personally, that is the first slide there. That is me. I've been able to have a Mercedes S550, and I have also a Land Cruiser V8. I introduced my sister Christine, and out of this, she has also been able to buy different cars. But on the screen, we have there the Land Cruiser V8. We have Jacinta Mwikali, who is my niece, and she has been able to buy a CRV Honda. But the beauty part about this lady, imagine, personally, when I was shown this business, I went back home. And I shared the concept with my family members. So if you are here and you are thinking, who should I talk to? You have your family members. And what happened is we went to launch Jacinta's business, and there was the next door neighbor who is Jacqueline Mumbi. Today she's in the incentive and she's driving a C200. Then out of that, we went to the social media, and that is how Christine team came with somebody like Rhoda through that platform. And out of Christine team, we have Rhoda, we have that is Judy Washeke, and we also have Charity Gabana. From all the way from Kampala, we have Janet, and then also we also have Frida all the way from Mombasa. But we tell you very well, the incentive are not over. Why? Because we have something we call the Global Rally. And what happens is there is international travel. Imagine somebody giving you a chance for you to be able to travel internationally. Any person who is in this platform knows very well, to travel is a very expensive affair. And it's not cheap. But this company decides you, every year they will be able to give you a chance to travel. The only thing they want you to do is to change lives. They want you to be able to build the business in your, you build the business by changing people's lives, and they will be able to reward you. They will pay your bonuses from January to December, but they will tell you thank you with an international travel. You will visit different places. And yes, there is a qualification period, but don't bother about that, because the person who invited you will be able to show that. Out of this incentive, personally, I've been traveling from 2013 to date. It is an amazing, amazing chance for you to be able to travel across the globe. I've been able to visit different places, which I never thought I can be able to travel. I've just recently come from India, but right now we are preparing ourselves to go to Paris. Can you imagine? Every time when you wake up, you have something you are thinking about. You are thinking about the next destination. You are researching about the next destination. What will I wear? How will I be able to go to that place? What is it required? Imagine. And the only thing you need to do is you input the work, and the system will tell you you are already in Paris. The beauty part is today we have already invited you here, and you can be in Paris together with us. We will tell you very well. The person who invited you here will tell you how you can be able to be part of that. But on top of that, there is another incentive. We call it the Higo Manager Retreat. This is a second travel. It is an international travel. You visit different exotic locations, and I will tell you it's amazing, because this incentive, everything is fully paid for. Everything, including the meals. Everything is inclusive. If you have ever heard about inclusive, everything is inclusive. Right now, as people are preparing to go all the way to rock the boat. But as you are in this platform, we have not forgotten about you. Forever always thinks about tomorrow. And that is the reason why they have launched the Phuket trip. They tell you in 2025, you can be in Phuket. So as you are in this platform, you may have missed to go to rock the boat, but Phuket is waiting for you. You are given a chance every day for you to be able to work towards something. So this is an amazing opportunity. But Forever tells you these incentives are not yet over. What they will tell you, they will also pay all the expenses which they have been able to incur throughout the year. And the money which will remain, they will also distribute back to you. And they call it the chairman's bonus. This is the 13th check, which is given to people who have touched people's lives. And in our country, we have been able to see some of the people who have been able to experience that. And we call, we have been able to have chairman's bonus level 1s in this country, and that is Jacqueline Mumbi. We also talk about Rhoda Mwangi, give them, some fire emojis as you see their names appearing there, because I will tell you, once you sit down with them, they will tell you such incentives are not easy to be achieved. There is work to be done. But on top of that, it also requires consistency and listening to your upline. And what really happens is, as long as you remain consistent and do the activities of whatever the person who introduced you into the business tells you, I will tell you, you will be able to enjoy this kind of incentive. Then we have somebody like Marian Mulwa. We also have Jacinta Mwikali, and then also me, I'm in that group. And I will tell you, when you look at all these leaders, I'm proud of them. I'm proud of them because they have been able to sweep across the incentive. If you look at all these leaders, they have been in there forever to drive. They've been able to become ego managers, and they've also been able to qualify for chairman's bonus. And I know there are bigger checks and bigger things which are loading. And guess what? It will not only be these names. There will be other bigger names, even which we have not even been able to sponsor into the business. So if you are a guest and you are in this platform, imagine very soon you can be in this list. And out of that, there is what you call the chairman's bonus level 2, and that has gone to one only, that is Josephine Wendekeli, who is our helpline. This lady had stayed in the UK for more than 30 years, and she decided to bring this business home. We need to appreciate her because she has brought an opportunity which has changed very many people's lives. We thank you, Josephine. Out of that, as we close, I know you are looking at all what Marian has spoken about, and you are asking yourself, can I be able to qualify for these things? But I'll tell you, you need to look at your why. What matters most in your life? Is it the education of your children? Are you looking for a plan B? Do you want to be your own boss? Are you looking for freedom, for time freedom? Are you looking for an extra income? Or if you have come here because you are looking for excellent health? All those things matter. But one of the things I will tell you very well, maybe it's lifestyle. You want to travel across the globe. You want self-development. You want financial freedom. You are looking for pension, or you want to drive a beautiful car. I will tell you all those things forever tells you your dream is our plan. But I will tell you very well, what is Forever? Forever is is a network marketing business opportunity. It creates an extra income by selling of our high quality products. And at the same time, people who get involved for one or more reasons, like for example, they can get involved because of financial reasons, personal reason, the flexibility into the business and the product. But I will tell you, Forever is not a job. So you should not be able to wait for a salary at the end of the day. Whatever you are going to build is what will be able to pay you. So we work every single month, and at the end of the month, we'll be able to be given a bonus. And the reason why I love this most is because if I work very hard in the month of July, I will get a bigger bonus. If I work extra hard in the month of August, I will be able to better my bonus. But if I was in the office, I will only remain with the same salary month in, month out, until when the management will sit down and think about reviewing my salary. But when I'm in Forever, I'll be able to get a bonus in the month of January. And I realize that I need to pay school fees next month. I work harder and I will be able to get a bigger bonus. So what I will tell you very well, Forever is not a job. It is a business. You are your own boss. You can be able to decide the things you want to achieve. And I will tell you who can join Forever. Anyone can be able to join our business. As long as you are more than 18 years old, you can be able to join this business. So what happens? We tell you very well, Forever you are here to receive more, because there is extra money which you can hand extra money. You have more time to build your business in your own terms. At the same time, be in the business for yourself without overhead costs, because we don't pay rent, we don't pay workers. It is only you to decide how you're going to build your business. Plug into the system, and I will tell you, it is just amazing. You gain trainings and support which are absolutely free. Like for yourself to be able to tune into this Zoom, you have not been able to pay even a penny. At the same time, you have potential to earn bonuses and incentives which are rewarded depending on how you have been able to build your business. You put in the time that fits into your schedule. Nobody will tell you need to wake up at 6 o'clock. Nobody, it is you. Your dream is what is going to call you. You come up with your own schedule on how you are going to build your business. There is no any requirement for you to be able to do. You will build your business in your own terms. And at the same time, imagine as a Forever business owner, you enjoy 35% discount in all the products, as long as you remain active into the business. And this is amazing. And maybe you're asking yourself, will it work for me? And I will tell you, take it seriously. This is a venture like any other. Time and effort are required. Commit the time required to be successful. There is nobody who has ever become successful without commitment. Be coachable and attend relevant trainings. I wonder when I send a person into the system and they tell me I could not attend the Zoom, I could not come for the training. And I will tell you cannot be able to learn. For you to earn the degree you have, you went to class. For you to be able to be in the position in the office, there are some of the trainings you have been able to attend. So for you to be able to achieve the dreams and be able to get the bonuses we are talking about, for you to be able to talk about the travels we are talking about, you need to be coachable. You need to be able to attend relevant trainings. And do not be like this training is not important. I will tell you every presenter presents differently, and you'll be able to tap from every presenter. You'll be able to learn something new. And I will tell you personally, I've been in this business for the last 14 years. And anytime I have a chance to attend a training, I'll be able to attend, because I don't know. The other day, I've been in the business for 14 years. And on Friday, Harriet was just training about our weight management products. And I will tell you, I learned a lot. And I've been around for 14 years. Every day you are able to learn something. I will tell you, once you see a platform whereby you can be able to learn, plug, because it's absolutely free. Be self-motivated. Be willing to work closely with the person who invited you here, because this person loves you. This person cares about you. But at the same time, be willing to think big. We have been shortchanged by the system. We are very learned, but we have not been able to achieve the things we are thinking about. So what has happened? We have slashed our dreams. We have slashed our goals. And, even when you wanted to live in this kind of an estate, you just keep on hearing about the estate and you don't want even to think about it. I will tell you, it is time for you to start thinking about where you will be able to live the next 2, 3, 4 years, the kind of car you want to drive, the kind of new school you want to take your children, because this business can be able to deliver. Be prepared to tell everyone, do not judge. I will tell you very well, do not judge anybody. Every person is a candidate for our business, because even if they don't want the money, I will tell you they need the health. Health is very important. You realize that without health, even you cannot be able to make the money. So even if they have a lot of money, they need health for them to be able to get this money. So one of the things for them to be able to sustain that wealth, they need the health. So let's look at how we can be able to reach out to each and every person. Do not judge. Commit to have regular customers and building your team to develop at least key people you can be able to work with and have a great attitude. As I close, I know you are here and you're asking yourself, how will I be able to join? We have option 1. That is option A, and we tell you join forever today. And what is going to happen is we accumulate 2 case credit by purchasing our Start of Your Journey business pack, or you can be able to choose different products from our range, and you become a forever business builder. And the person who invited you here will be able to show you that. Or you can be able to build a team and reach your 4 case credits. And out of that, you'll be able to unlock the full potential of the marketing plan. And I know on all these levels, by just signing up into the system and becoming a forever business owner, you will be able to be shown how you can be able to build a team by sponsoring your friends, your relatives, your neighbors, and we'll show you how you can be able to tap from the forever marketing plan. Out of that, we tell you there is an option B. And it's very simple. Enjoy the forever products as a preferred customer. And what is going to happen is you get a 5% off. Can you imagine? So we don't discriminate anyone, because I know you are in this platform. Maybe you can say this business is not for you, but you are brushing your teeth. You are bathing every single day. You need something to apply. You need to remain younger for longer. So one of the things I will tell you, if you want to feel good, look good, and feel better, I will tell you, sign up. It is absolutely free, and do shopping with us every single month. Anytime you do your shopping, you'll be able to get 5% off. So every person who is in this platform, if you are not a member, I will tell you, just tell the person who invited you here to sign you into the system, give you the product catalog, choose the different kinds of products you can be able to use in your house, and start using the products. You will be able to enjoy a discount. Don't just go online and you look at Forever Living products and you just buy. You have been given a chance to come in this platform. The person who invited you here has good intentions about you. And that is the reason why we are giving you a platform for you to be able to sign up and become a preferred customer and get 5% off. From my hand, I want to tell you, as I close this session, I want to trust and I believe that I've been able to give you the best presentation there is ever. And I want to be the person who will be the first one to invite you to Forever. Because one of the things is, I want to close by just saying one thing. Many of us, I know we are Christians, and today we were in church. And we have been praying so hard for an opportunity in our arms. And what Rex did in 1978, something which is noble. And I know we read the Bible every single day. And I want we relate. What happened is, in the Bible, we have a story of Jesus. And what he did was, he picked the bread and the 2 fish. And he blessed it and gave it to the disciples. And that is what Rex did. He blessed this business and gave it to our hands. And if you read that verse and you analyze it very well, Jesus only blessed the bread and the fish and gave it to the disciples. And as the disciples were giving out, The food multiplied and they were able to feed the 5,000 and they had a surplus. We have been given this business. It is blessed. It is in our hands. The business will only multiply in your arms as you give out to the people out there. Just go out and share this business with as many people as possible. You may say the terrain is hard, but I'll tell you, the same place where the disciples fished throughout the night, it is the same sea where they were told, cast the net once again. And they were able to get a lot of fish. Cast the net once again. I will tell you, the ground is waiting for you because this business is blessed. Go out there and change lives. Thank you so much. Be blessed as you build your business. Looking forward as I welcome you to the Forever family. Karibuni sana. Back to Emmanuel.
Thank you so much, Leader. Thank you so much for that beautifully presented opportunity. I'll be the second person to welcome you on board if you're here as a guest. And as Marian has mentioned, feel free, in case you have other questions, kindly go back to the person who shared the link this evening and get more clarity. Otherwise, karibuni sana to this beautiful opportunity called for Living Products. I just want to wish you a happy new week in advance. See you at work and thank you. Bye-bye for now.